Yes.
Welcome one more time to the class. Can you tell me what did we talk about in our previous class?
Yeah, in our previous class, we talked about job interview. We also talk about tag questions and some qualities of having a job.
Okay. Uh, we were talking about tag questions, all right? And can you tell me how do we use the tag questions?
Yeah, we use tag questions at the end of a sentence. If if the sentence is affirmative, we will use like the negative form. And
Okay,
yeah, and it depends on the tense of the sentence.
that is correct. That is going to depend on the tense of the sentence in order for us to be able to elaborate a tag
Yeah.
question. So let's just go back to the lesson. All right,
Okay.
let's refresh a little bit, and then after that, we are going to work with a new lesson. All right, just
Okay.
to review. I also have to share some information with you. Okay, let me show you. Let me share my screen to you
All
so we
right.
can advance to the lesson. Okay, in our last class, we covered this, a job interview. All right.
Yeah.
We also have this conversation. We'll role play the conversation as if we were the ones. All right.
Yeah.
As if we were the ones with these roles in the conversation. We also analyze on positions. All right.
Yeah.
The tag questions, like you said, it will depends on the tense. All right. And something I don't know if I get to tell you this, but something that one of the reasons, all right, we use the tag questions is kind of like to corroborate what other person is trying to say, or when you want to make sure about something. For
Okay.
example, this case, you work in the kitchen, didn't you? You work in the kitchen, didn't you? It's kind of like you are saying, is this so? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Amazing. So let's continue then with this short review of the previous lesson, and then we start with the other one. So there you can see the cases. Present simple, you like cake, don't you? Present continuous, all right? He's reading, isn't he? Past simple, he applied for the job. Then, didn't he?
Didn't she?
Or didn't she? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Present perfect. She left home.
Hasn't
Then,
he?
hasn't he? Okay. Will, which is the future, simple future, future simple. All right.
Yeah.
They'll
Yes.
be here soon.
Once day.
Then you'd like a coffee.
Wouldn't you?
That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the way how we use them. As simple as that. Then we cover all these exercises. Then we let's continue, all right, with
All
this.
right.
So let's go ahead to the new lesson. Okay, a job application. I have a good question for you, Wei.
Yes.
Wei, what is a job application for you? What do you think is a job application in your own words? I know you may say, oh, it's when you're looking for a job, but I want to listen your words. Which words?
Okay. In my opinion, a job application is a letter or a paper that we send to like a company or the place we want to work to like to show our feeling of like shows that so then that we want to do that job.
Okay, are you trying to say like our intention, all right, of getting a
Yes.
job,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Yes.
Amazing. All right. Yeah, in fact, that is what it is. You're right. Wait, so let's continue. Wait, I think I will need to share an information to you. So let me see. I have classes now with you Fridays and Saturday, right?
Yes.
Let me ask you something. I would like to ask you, I would like to talk to you about it. Is it possible only, all right, only
Uh-huh.
this Friday, I will need to travel. I'll be traveling to another country. All right. Uh,
Yeah.
do you think is there any other day in the week I can give you the Friday's lesson, or maybe, or do you think it might be convenient for you? Maybe if in the next week I can give you like 2 hours class, or how do you think is gonna be good for you?
Uh, I think we should choose one day next week. Next week.
Okay. Just let me know in the week. Just this way I can make sure, just to make sure of my availability, right? Like I
Yeah.
said, that is only going to be this Friday. What's happened is that I'm gonna travel. All right, I'm gonna travel
Yeah.
to other country, and because of this, all right, in my schedule, I had this commitment for so long ago.
Okay.
That
Yes.
it's kind of like I bought my ticket uh, around 4 months ago,
Wow.
before I was teaching you. All right,
Okay.
before I started teaching you, and then that's the situation. Just let me know when do you think might be convenient for you. So maybe this way I can. Are you busy in the previous schedule you have on Wednesday?
Yes, I have one schedule like one class until 8 p.m. on Wednesday.
Okay, and let me tell you something. Let me see. Another question is, do you think that's gonna be good for you? Maybe one class to another, or maybe one Saturday or another one Sunday. Does it work for you?
Uh, okay. I think that will.
Hello, we can you hear me? We Oh, looks like his connection is giving issues. We, are you there? We
Hello.
Hello, we. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Your connection, right?
Yes.
I imagine it was your connection. Did you see my message on Zalo?
No. Let me
Okay.
see.
I was
Okay.
asking you, where is your I
Okay. I
asked,
see.
all right, I imagine it was your connection because you got caught suddenly.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. Since God,
Okay.
everything is under control, you're back again. So wait, like I
Yes.
said before, then I just seen it, I just saw you. Then like we can do it like Sunday, Saturday, Sunday
Yes.
next week. Like I said,
Okay.
this is
Okay.
only all right. That is only going to be this Friday, due to the fact that I'm gonna be.
Okay.
If you were here, maybe you would have a gift.
Wow. Wow.
Because obviously I'm gonna be working, but I also have to do some things, some things over there, and that's the
Yeah.
reason. Wait, well, let's continue with our class. So I hope you can understand this lesson as much as you can. Let me go backwards. Okay, job application. Let me just go backwards and tell you the definition. What is a job application? In the first place, a job application, all right? A job
Yeah.
application it can either be a form, okay, a document, or in other words, it might be a tool, all right? A
Uh-huh.
tool. A job application is a tool that is used, all right, for somebody else that is not an official member of a company, well known as an applicant. All right. Somebody
Okay.
that is not an official member of a company and is known as an applicant, all right, to be able to join to a company. That is a job application. It's a tool, it's a form, okay, it's a document. So look at this. This one is a letter. This is a pretty much a job application letter, or sometimes it's known as cover letter. What is the other name that can be given to this? Okay,
I think this is a formal letter.
yeah, this is a formal letter. That is correct. A formal letter, but specifically, okay, look at this.
Yeah.
This is a formal letter, but considering that this is a formal letter, what type of formal letter is this one? Do you know the name of this specific formal letter?
Wait.
I'm gonna use the chat. Let me see. If I see that you remember, that's fine. If you don't remember, I will help you. This is the name. Look at the chat.
Oh, cover letter. Okay.
Cover letter. All right. And do you have any
Okay.
idea what is a cover letter for?
I need to think about. I think
Okay.
it is a kind of like job application. Like when you want to like attend some company or some school, you may use this.
That's right. A cover letter is no more than pretty much an introductory letter that you pretty much design, you make on
Like
your
no.
own. All right. You make this letter on your own to express the intention. Can you hear me, Wee? Okay, like I said before, did you hear me?
Yeah, my
Okay,
connection is really
no
unstable.
problem. That's fine. I do understand that this is something that doesn't depend on you. This is an external factor that is affecting you, don't worry about
Yes.
it.
Okay.
Like I said, a cover letter in this case, or a job application letter in this particular case, because this is more a job application letter. Okay, this type of letter is made or designed with the intention, all right, to express in short who you are, what is your intention. It's kind of like a brief summary about you and the intention that you have to become a member of a company. That's pretty much what it is. All right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
something, okay. So something I want you to do real quick. I want you to read this letter and then answer those two questions. Could you please read it out loud? Let's understand
Okay.
the format. I want you to read specifically all details.
Okay.
All right, all, even
Okay.
the address, all that, and let's see, because I know that in the future, I'm not saying now because you're maybe not, maybe you're maybe studying now, but maybe in 2 years, 3 years, you're gonna be looking for a job, and that
Yeah.
is gonna help you.
Okay.
Let me see.
Okay. Okay. I will be the manager Manning's electrical store, Turnpike Lane, Bedford
Okay,
MK 48 5FG.
okay,
19 June 2012. Of Turning Street and Crescents, Bedford MK 47 5RF.
all right.
Dear Sir or Madam, post of part-time shop assistant. I'm writing to apply for the post. No, sorry. I'm writing to apply for the post of part-time shop assistant, which I saw advertised in the Luton Yard Gazette.
Set.
Last summer, I worked for 6 weeks as an assistant in my local news agents. My responsibilities there included serving customers as well as self-filling and answering the phone. I consider myself to be trustworthy, hardworking, and enthusiastic. If necessary, I can supply reference from the news agent and also from a teacher at my school. I would be grateful for the opportunity to visit your shop and discuss my application with you in person. I am available for interview at any day after school or on Saturdays. If my application is successful, I will be available to start work on 22nd of July. I am enclosing my CV. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Yours faithfully, Dan P. Wilson.
My goodness, that is the amazing. All right.
Okay.
How did you feel about reading this amazing letter?
Mm,
How did you feel about reading this letter? Do you think that this kind of letter is functional?
yeah, I think that this quite functional. Why? Because it's kind of like
It's a very
it
precise.
yes.
Okay, first question. Why is Dan writing the letter?
Mm. He is writing the letter to apply for the post of a parent shop assistant.
All right, excellent. Is the letter formal or informal? You already told me that.
Yes, it is formal.
All right, as you see here, that is formal. Okay,
Okay.
and what? Let me ask you something. Why is the letter formal?
Mm,
Why?
because I think this is like a letter that's sent to a person that have like high position in society, like the boss of
Okay,
a company.
because a company is being sent or is going to be
Yes.
sent to a company. All right,
Yeah.
and it's going to be checked by a person that has a higher status in the society or the company that the applicant is going to submit his application.
Yes.
Okay, amazing. So let's continue. Okay, look at the letter. Where can you see the date?
I can see the day after the address and before beer.
Okay, amazing. So, and let me ask you something. And what about the recipient address?
Mm,
The
I think
recipient
it is.
address, all right, the recipient address and the writer's address.
I am not sure, but I think the recipient address is on the left side and the writer is on the right side.
That's right. So let's continue. Look at this. In which paragraph 1 to 4 does Dan mention references that he can send? The
In
job he's
the
applying for, when he can start work, where he saw the job advert, his personal qualities, and his experience of working in a shop. Let's see.
okay. The first reference that he can send is in the third paragraph. The next is in the sorry, in the first paragraph. Number 3 is in the final paragraph. The fourth is in the first paragraph. The fifth and the sixth. No, the fifth is in second, and the sixth is in sorry. Okay. The fifth is in the third, and the sixth is in the second.
Okay. The first one is the third paragraph. In fact, the job he's applying for in paragraph 1. The next one, he can start work on paragraph number 4.
Yeah.
Where he saw the job advert. It was in paragraph number 1. His personal quality, that's obviously paragraph number 3. And finally, his experience working in a shop, that is in paragraph number 2.
Okay.
So let's continue. Look at this, all right? Let's check this, learn this box, okay? How does Dan begin and end his letter and why? Let's see. So look at this. So forms of address in formal letters, we don't know the recipient's name. If we don't know the recipient's name, we start with dear sir or madam. I think I talked to you about it when we covered the formal letter. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I know this.
Yeah, we talked about that before. This is something that is not new. That is not new to you. All right, for none of us, this is something that is not new. But let's just pretty much refresh. Let's just review this one more time. Okay, and okay, like I said, we start with dear sir or madam and end with yours faithfully. If we do know the recipient's name, we start with dear Mr., Mrs., Miss, plus the surname and end with yours sincerely. All right. This is something that is not new. We already know that. Let me just go backwards to the questions I was going to ask you. How does Dan begin and end his letter?
He begins the letter with dear sir or madam and end with yours faithfully.
All right. And the reason and why does he do that?
Because he don't know the recipient's name.
All right. Because he doesn't know the recipient name. He's applying for a company, but maybe anyone in the HR. Do you know what is the HR, right?
What?
HR.
HR.
Yeah, let me write it for you. The letter H and R. HR.
Okay.
The HR stands for human resource or human resources. So maybe he doesn't know who specifically is going to receive his application in the HR. And especially now, Before, back in the days, you know, what we used to do before is to send the application physically to a company. You go by yourself to the company, then you submit your application. Nowadays, it's not anymore like that. Nowadays, if you want to apply for a job, you'll need to send it through email or maybe to apply through a website.
Okay.
Well, I'm not saying that it's not totally like that. I'm not saying that it's gonna be always like this, but in most of the cases, as you know, there is a revolution of technology, a technological revolution.
Yeah.
So it is kind of like, it has become obsolete, like to go to the company and fill the application, because now you have the possibility to do this online.
All right.
So let's continue. I want to ask you a question. Are you listening something around me, a background?
No?
Okay, I just wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Okay, exam strategy. So always make sure you start and finish your letter in an appropriate way. Okay, using some using some more formal expressions, improve the style of your letter. That is something very important. So as you know, there are some expressions, all right, that will help you, all right,
Yes.
write a good letter. You know, when you're trying to write a formal letter, all right, the first thing, okay, the recipient is going to do is to read what is there. And the better you do it, the best it's gonna be for you, due to the fact that they will gonna be evaluating your application from the very beginning, ever since they received it.
Okay.
So look at this. Now that we already read the exam strategy, okay, so we're gonna we're gonna check, all right, not read because we already read. Dance letter again and find more formal ways of saying the phrases in red below. Look at this. The first one is, I am writing to ask you for the job of part-time shop assistant. All right, we're going to go backwards. So look at there. Is any other way we can use to substitute this phrase?
Yeah.
If so, which one?
Yes, I am writing to apply for the post of part-time shop assistant.
Okay, amazing. Okay, look at this one. You say for applying, I'm writing
To apply.
to apply, all right.
Yes.
Let me see, number 2. The things I have to do there, included serving customers and shelf filling. So what other word can you use, all right, to substitute, all right, or that to substitute this phrase for one that is more formal? Let's go backwards.
Okay. Okay. That is my responsibilities. There included serving customer as well as self-filling.
That is correct. Well done. Number 3, I think that I am trustworthy, hardworking, and enthusiastic.
I consider myself trustworthy, hardworking, and enthusiastic.
That is correct. Well done. Pretty good job. Okay.
Yes.
If I have to, I can give you references. Very informal.
If necessary, I can I can supply reference from the news agents.
That's right. I can supply reference for, okay,
Yeah.
the new my news agent. All right. Look at this. Number 5. I would really like to visit your shop.
I would be really grateful to have opportunity to visit your shop.
That's right. I will be really grateful to have the opportunity to visit your shop. That is a good deal. Great job. Amazing.
Yeah.
Let me see the next one. Okay.
Yeah.
I can start work on 22nd July.
I will be available to start work on 22nd July.
That's right. I'm sending my CV. Okay.
I am enclosing my CV.
I am enclosing my CV. That is correct. I am enclosing my CV. Amazing. Look at this. I want you to read this job advert and then think about what qualities and experience you might need for the job. And you're going to make some notes. Can you read it out loud?
Okay. Hotel receptionist. And we need an experienced person to work at our hotel in Oxford from 15 July to 21st August. Working hours are from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Your duties will include reading guests, checking them in and out, answering the phone, and taking bookings. Please apply in writing to the manager, Queen Victoria Hotel, 84 to 88 Becksham, RD. Oh, what is RD?
RD means stands for road. Road. RD road.
Okay. Becksham Road, Oxford, OX47UH.
That is correct. Well done. So let me tell you something. All right. What qualities do you think a receptionist can needs to have in order for him to get this job?
I think the first and the most important is that confident and
Confident. What else? And what about technical qualities in your opinions? Okay, confident. What about experience?
mm,
In your opinion, obviously, remember it will be in, that is gonna be in your personal opinion. Experience. How long do you think a person needs to have to get a position of receptionist? What do you think is gonna be the minimum required for a person to get the role of receptionist?
well, in my opinion, I think it won't take too long to become like a hotel receptionist if you have the basic knowledge about languages and have the like the talent to like make clear speech and reference system.
Okay, and let me ask you something. All right, and what about languages?
Yeah,
Considering that this is a hotel receptionist.
I'm quite sure that this skill like this language skill may will be like asked to have.
And can you tell me maybe what languages maybe require?
Absolutely English first, and
Obviously. All right. Any other? Let's imagine that you are the one, that you are that manager. All right.
yeah.
Let's pretend that you are that manager. Okay. What languages will you require, the applicants to master?
Um, I will require about three languages. Like English
Eh,
is the first one.
Okay.
Next is French, and finally is maybe Chinese or Japanese.
Okay. Nice. All right. Amazing. Let me see. Let me ask you something else. There's another question I want to ask you. Okay,
Yeah.
languages, also experience, background, educational background, degrees.
Hmm. I think I wanna if I were a manager, I want offer to like too many degrees. You can just have the basic knowledge of the language that I require.
Okay, amazing, amazing. So yeah, because it's an easy job.
Yeah.
Sometimes, usually some hotels, they require people to be um, college students, undergraduate students, all right? So, okay, excellent. So let's continue with,
Okay.
okay, so look at this. Actually, that thing, in my opinion, that is gonna be especially as a homework. But what I want you to do now is to use your ideas. Now you're going to do this orally, which means that, like you did before, do you remember? You're going to use your ideas and you are going to simulate. You are writing a letter and you will tell me the information you will include, all right, in this application letter. Let's see. Then as a homework, you will write the letter and send me through Zalo.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you. Do you want me to? Do you think you may need some minutes to use you to organize your ideas?
Okay. I think I will need us 1 to 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. Take 2 minutes to organize your ideas, and let me see what comes out of your mind. Be creative. Wait, ready?
Oh. Okay.
Let
Okay.
me see.
I will. Okay. Um. Okay. I just begin with the deer, and I think I want.
Okay. Yeah, don't
Okay.
just go the three parts: beginning, development, and closure.
Okay. Um. A short letter, right? A
Yeah.
short letter. Okay. Okay. Dear sir, I'm writing to I'm writing to apply for the software programmer position in your company, as I have seen as I have seen it in the latest magazines. And okay, first of all, I will talk about my qualities. I have spent 5 years learning and also have a bachelor's degree in computer programming. And I have also worked as an intern for Apple's. Moreover, I have already had some hands-on programming experience, knowledge of database system, and many other skills. Um, I in And in the short, I will talk about myself. I'm a really enthusiastic and creative person, so I think I will be really suitable for this job. And if this application is successful, I will be available to work in the next 2 days.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Great job. Great job, wait.
Yeah.
And you did it very good. I love that. So it's kind of like you organize all your ideas the way I ask you to do. So now what is that you're gonna do? You can also do this one, or it's up to you if you want to do something else. But I think the way you did it was good. So then you're going to add all the extra elements that you need to add on the letter, and then you're gonna write it 120 to 150 words, and then send me through Zalo. All right.
Okay.
So we thank you so much for being in the class. So I'm so happy that you are doing always a good job. Goodbye, and have a great rest of the weekend. So remember, next class that is on Friday will be Saturday and Sunday. I have not to be tired like. All right. So
Okay.
see you next week.
Okay. Yeah, can I ask what time will we have class on next Sunday?
For the Sunday, you mean?
Yes.
Can it be the same time?
7 p.m. in Vietnamese time.
This is what time did we start? And it's 8 p.m. I mean, is that 8 o'clock in the morning? Let me see. I'm sorry. American versus Vietnamese time. Let me see. All right. So I start my class at 8 p.m. All right, in your time, right?
Yes. This class is start at 8 p.m. in our time.
Okay. Do you think it's gonna be fine to you 8 p.m. Next Sunday, the same time?
Okay, that's very okay.
Okay, fine. Then we're gonna do it this way. Well, we thank you so much, and I wish you a fantastic rest of the night. Have a good night.
Yeah, see you. Have a good day.
See you next week. Bye.
Yeah.